In the last hour, jurors went home after spending the day deliberating the fate of a Raleigh store owner on trial for killing a customer. Jurors asked to take another look at surveillance video and also had several questions for the judge. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan joins us now live about what else they asked about. Chelsea?
Yeah, so we should mention, Deborah, this is a jury that's made up of 9 men and 3 women, and they spent nearly 4.5 hours going over all of this evidence. They started their deliberations at 10:26 to be exact this morning, and at the end of the day at 5 o'clock they reached no verdict. And I can tell you, I watched as the Garrity family came out, and they were visibly upset, arm in arm and in tears, the fact that they have not come to a conclusion in this case. As you mentioned, the jury had a lot of questions today. Let's go through some of what they asked prior to their lunch. The jury requested to watch the videos of the altercations, the video of the front of the store, the back of the store, and all of the cell phone video that captured this stabbing on camera. Now, they also asked if Taz had a right to search Mark Garrity's bag with probable cause last April. They also asked for a transcript of Nathan Cowell's testimony. He is an employee of Taz's that was in the store during this crime. Now, here is what the jury is ultimately deciding in this case. They are trying to figure out if Taz Zarka is guilty of second-degree murder. If so, he would face a max of 20 years in prison. Or is he guilty of voluntary manslaughter? That means there would be no malice in this case. If so, if he's guilty, faces a max of 5 years in prison. Or, of course, they find Taz Zarka not guilty. Now, the jury was able to rewatch all of those videos I just mentioned later today, and they also watched very intently, some on the edge of their seats, many taking copious amounts of notes. Now, here are some of the instructions the judge gave them about this task they face in their verdict.
In order for you to find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree, the state must prove beyond a reasonable doubt, among other things, that the defendant did not act in self-defense, or failing in this, that the defendant was the aggressor with the intent to kill or inflict serious bodily harm.
All right, so just to get everybody up to speed, let's walk you through a timeline of this case. So Mark Garrity, 27 at the time, he was stabbed just a few blocks from here at Taz's supermarket on April 6th of last year. 13 days later, though, Zarka was arrested for his murder. Then Zarka was given a $1 million bond on June 30th. Then he posts it and is out of jail with an ankle monitor on July the 12th. And as you know, just about 7 days ago, Zarka's second-degree murder trial started here at the Wake County Justice Center. Now, no verdict, as I mentioned. They'll bring the jury back. They'll start the deliberations once again, 9:30 tomorrow morning. We, of course, will be here on day 8 of this trial. And, of course, we'll bring you live coverage on the air and on WRAL.com. We're live in Raleigh. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.